listen to me. Okay, so probably about a year ago, I did a live stream on a report that I had received from the Office of Refugee Resettlement. And in this report, so that's a federal office, and I was just concerned at the time because there had been an import of undocumented kids into the state of Tennessee without any proper documentation. It was done in the dark of night. It flashed in the news and then it disappeared. So I just started tracking it, following it, see what was going on. The very next year, Senator Paul Rose introduced a bill in the Tennessee General Assembly that said that they were going to create a new, non-traditional childcare service in Tennessee where they could transport children across state lines without meeting the requirements of the Interstate Compact. So they created this non-traditional childcare agency where they could transport children across state lines without meeting the requirements of the ICPC, and then they put a rule in place that they could transfer up to 25 kids at a time. All right, so I started watching the undocumented kids, and I pulled this ORR report, and everybody was up in arms about undocumented children, undocumented children, undocumented children, undocumented children. But when I read this report from ORR, it said that of the undocumented children, about 70% of those children were between the ages of 14 and 17. So that means that this load of kids are being brought into the country that are only 3 to 4 years from being voters. And so they're not babies, they're not children, little children, they're not preschoolers, these are teenagers. But I was watching what they were doing with these children. And then there are some nonprofits. MVM is a private contractor who is transporting undocumented children across the United States. And they're getting millions and millions and millions of dollars for transporting these kids. And then also there's another one called Southwest Key, I think is the name of it. And that one's a nonprofit, and they're getting millions of dollars for housing and transporting these undocumented kids. So I'm still watching, okay, watching things going on. And then I get a report that the Tennessee Department of Children's Services, who already has a shortage of foster homes, who already has 2 class action lawsuits, who already has all types of problems, that they were putting undocumented kids in the foster care system. And so I started tracking that, and I was able to track down at least one of those and read the order. And this was obviously a child who was trafficked into the United States